Ahead, fiscal fears mean lower prices and a competition in Kiev unlike any other. Later in the show. Welcome to 3 Times Square this Friday from Reuters World Headquarters in New York. A failed proposal whips up fiscal concerns. Dow, NASDAQ, S&P 500 stock index futures down about 1.5% heading into today's open. Right now, we've still got red arrows across the board. U.S. House Speaker John Boehner unable to get support from his fellow Republicans in the House for a plan to address the fiscal cliff. That's the combination of spending cuts and tax increases set to go into effect in January. Economists say the current path will lead to recession. Boehner expected to give more details on the budget negotiations later Friday. On a brighter note, our daily digit, 0.6%. The gain in consumer spending in November. That's the highest in 3 years and twice the estimate of economists polled by Reuters. Incomes also climbed, suggesting fourth quarter economic growth could be stronger than expected. Of course, this was before the fiscal concerns started getting more attention. In Europe, shoppers concerned with the debt crisis. Our Angeline Ong joins us from London. And Angeline, this includes consumers in Germany.
Yes, Lisa, it does, and it does give us more signs that Europe's engine of growth is faltering. Today, a forward indicator showed German consumer morale fell a fourth month running to its lowest level in more than a year. And on top of that, the epitome of German engineering, Siemens, is slashing more than 1,000 jobs in the country to make its energy operations more profitable. EnBW, Germany's third biggest utility, said today it'll cut nearly 7% of its workforce. That's 1,350 jobs. And Deutsche Bank, Germany's flagship lender, is also in the process of cutting almost 2,000 jobs by year end. So not a pretty picture. So it's no surprise Germany's economic growth forecasts were recently cut by a number of institutions. There is some good news, though, Lisa. Economists don't expect Germany to fall into a recession. Things are gloomy, but not enough to keep Germany growing, although it's now going to be at a slower rate. Back to you.
All right. We'll keep watching that. Angeline, thank you so much. A picture's worth 1,000 words, and for Instagram CEO, today, their words of apology. Kevin Systrom quickly nixing the company's right to use your photos in ads after a chorus of angry users protested the move. His blog on the photo-sharing site apologizing for the company's failure to communicate its intentions. Stock of parent company Facebook absorbing some of the glare. Shares were down 1.5% in the pre-market to below $27 and are now down a bit further at about $26.75. And finally, cue the James Bond music. No, wait, they don't have the rights to that. This is not a movie, but an actual international bodyguards competition taking part in the Ukraine. State security teams and private protection companies from former Soviet states like the Ukraine, Russia, and Moldova among them, competed in fields such as first aid under fire, defensive driving, and tactical shooting. The overall winner, Moldova. James Bond would be proud. That is the latest from 3 Times Square this Friday. You can follow us on Twitter at Reuters Insider and check out our Reuters YouTube channel at Reuters.com/ReutersTV. I'm Lisa Bernhard. This is Reuters.